Okay, so I know you have a lot of different ideas and stuff. Do you want to talk about anything that you're thinking up next?
So yeah, my mind has been like, because I've been working on Teddies for Betties for so long, and I'm definitely more of like a creative branding visual person, that it definitely goes, and on any given day I'm like, oh, I want to try that, or I want to do this, but I just haven't had the time. So I've thought about like sort of diversifying within in my industry, and maybe adding a little area where we could offer maybe like high-end sex toys and other lingerie things that are so like everyday.
Right.
But I've just noticed that our customers come in and they ask for certain things because they feel safe in our space.
Yes.
And they feel safe asking me. So I want to be able to provide what people are looking for, so they don't have to go somewhere that's a little sketchy or find themselves online looking for things and finding crazy.
Right.
So I do want to diversify a little bit in that direction, and it wouldn't be so much at Teddies for Betties because that is more of an everyday brand. So we'll see. It might be just more online though. Yeah.
Yes, and you have an excellent online social media, and you can find a lot of information. I love your blog posts.
Thank you.
You really explain things, and I feel like your human touch is very evident throughout your blog posts. You really share a lot, and it's really beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, I love that part about it. Like, and I think that's what's great about owning our own businesses is that we can share as much or as little as we want, and we can, our social media, like, when I open it up and I see, and that's representing who we are, it's like it's sexy, it's sassy, it's fun, it's emotional, and that's all women and men, it's human, and so the blog post part, when I write from my personal, that's been such a great outlet for me, and it's been great because my customers can see the other side of like, oh, it's not just the lady who like is changing my lingerie drawer, making me feel better in this way, like she has struggles too, and this is maybe why I can identify with her, or it resonates, and because we're all going through something at any given moment. So.
Well, and I love the idea that you can be this sexy woman, but you're still a mom, and you've got a teenage boy.
Yeah, so there has been a conversation since then with my son and my daughter about, objectifying versus seeing beautiful. And the images that we have up capture women as beautiful. All of our bodies are beautiful. They should be celebrated. And there's a fine line for some, but some people don't want their kids in my shop, and I understand that. But the conversation in our house has been like, we're all human. We have bodies. They're to be celebrated. We don't objectify. We don't exploit. And he's never really. It's funny. He doesn't look twice. And now, even more so, it's like, because for years he didn't want people to know what I did at his school. And then one year we provided all the lingerie for the Formula One models.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And in that, they gave us like 5th row starting line tickets. And he's like, how did we get these? And I'm like, you see those red lacy bras they're wearing? That's how. And he started realizing like, oh, this isn't silly. The bras and panties, it's like, wow, this is like, it gets us places.
Yes. One of the things I also love in your store is you have this rotating a carousel of images above the cash register, and it's some of the lingerie pictures from the brands a little bit, but mostly it's real women in all different size, shapes, and bodies, and they're so lovely, but it's kind of also defining for everybody that lovely is not just super photoshopped, super skinny with big boobs. It's women who have like, beautiful flesh, and they're all different shapes and sizes, and there's so much beauty in all of it.
Yeah. Well, no one wants to see someone who's incredibly thin and perfect and airbrushed, and you don't look at that image and think, oh, I want that bra. You look at that image and you think, oh, I don't look like that. I can't get that bra, or I don't look like that. I need to go fix this. It's unfortunate because that's where our minds go. So it's better, I think, for us to all see, especially, all sizes, but the full cups, like women who are wearing a D and more, like they need to see what that breast looks like in that bra. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense if it's just A cups, right? Like they're like, oh, that doesn't work. So our customers have been really generous to let me be like, I'm like, I'll just crop your face out.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I'm like, is that okay?
But they're not overly sexual images. Do you know what I mean? It's really, it's like not, skin, and they're sexy and they're beautiful, but they're not, it's very artistic and they're lovely.
And it really is just, because no one's posing any other way, right? It's very mannequin-esque. But we are in the middle of Texas, and it's cleavage and bras, and it's hard for your mind to not sexualize things. I mean, I have women very often say, like, if I ever need anything like that, I'll come into your store. And for a while, I took that really personal for some reason, and I sort of was like, well, yeah, if you ever, like, when you start wearing bras and panties, you should come by.
I know, it's just
like,
unbelievable.
What do you think I'm selling?
Yes, it doesn't.
But that being said, like, you know, you hear the word lingerie and you associate it to maybe Fredericks or sexier items, and so that's why we really try to, like, every day, and then again showing these women, everyday women, in them, just like you or anyone else. So it's like, it's attainable.
Yes.
Yeah, and approachable.
Excellent.
Yeah.